Hi, friends. It's Joan here again. I have with me today another member of our Wave of Light team, who I am so proud to introduce to you. She's a longtime friend and a woman that I greatly, greatly admire. I'd like to introduce Cindy Maki to you, and she's a life coach, and I can personally attest to the power of her coaching and how sincere and incredible she is. But I also would like to mention that she is a soon to be published poet. To have such an inspired and creative woman in our team has been such a delight. So I'd like to introduce you to Cindy. And Cindy, can you kind of just tell people in just a couple of minutes, like how you came into LifeWave, what it was that interested you so much and inspired you, and any words of advice or that you would like to share with our friends?
Great. Thank you so much, Joan. Thanks for that great introduction. I appreciate it. And I'm very happy to be here to share my thoughts on using the LifeWave patches. I have been using them for just over 6 months, so I feel like I've got a really good experience of all the things that has done for me that I want to share with you. And what attracted me very first of all to this the patches was Joan was telling me about them, and she said that they work on through light, and I've have a lifelong interest in that, and I was absolutely taken by the idea, how do these patches work on light? So I really was curious about them, and I was gung-ho to give them a try. So the first week that I used them, right away I noticed my sleep was much more peaceful. No interruptions in the sleep, not waking up in the night, and feeling actually more rested in the morning. My energy levels changed for the better. I had more energy to do things. I also noticed that in the first week, my dreams changed. And I do remember my dreams, but my dreams had been always frustrating dreams where I was trying to accomplish something and no one would help me and I could never get anything done. So my dreams shifted to be much more cooperative, I want to say, and I just felt better about my dreams, and I would remember them in the morning quite fondly and be quite thrilled with them. Some of them were quite lovely. So as time went on, I worked pretty much in an office for most of my career, and so I sat at a desk for long periods of time, and I had lower back issues in terms of pain and stiffness, and my hips had gotten stiffer as well too. And I noticed that that just kind of started dissipating, and it just felt so great to be able to have energy to do things, to have a good sleep, to be able to walk without and get up out of a chair without feeling like uncomfortable. So I just really feel like I got a whole new lease on my life to be more freer and more able to do things that I love doing that are important to me. And a little bit later, I noticed that my mental clarity and focus was excellent compared to what I had before. And it also improved my decision-making abilities so that I had a lot more clarity around what I want to choose and much easier to decide what I want to do in respect to how it's going to be the best option for me. So there were so many things I could probably go on and on. I don't want to do that. The only other thing that I want to talk briefly about is I noticed my skin is so much softer, and so the patches do encourage our bodies to make more collagen after about 3 months. And that's about the time that I noticed my skin changed. And I'm absolutely ecstatic because collagen also is within our body through our whole system. And so my skin feels great. So that means on the inside, things are doing really well too. So I'm very, very pleased and really want to encourage you, if you have any thoughts about trying them, don't hesitate to do that. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done for myself. And it's very easy. You put a patch on every day for 12 hours and then you take it off. So that's good instructions and ease of use as well too.
So, Cindy, as a life coach, you have dealt a lot with people who are struggling with anxiety and worry and like negative things thinking and surroundings.
Hmm.
Did you find an impact at all that these patches had on your emotional well-being?
Well, thank you for mentioning that, Joan, because that is something that happened fairly soon for me as well, too. I think that I had a low level anxiety that was present all the time. And it would often feel to me like if I had to do anything that was kind of out of the ordinary or do something that maybe I hadn't done before, it was like pushing a rock uphill. It just felt like it was going to be so hard to do that and such a struggle. And that dissipated. I don't feel that anymore. And that low level anxiety has vanished. I'm going to use that word because I feel like it's just gone. And I also feel like that was affecting my dreams, that anxiety. So that's why I was having issues in my dreams, I'm going to say. Um, but I no longer have that. And it's such a relief and it's such a thrill to be happy. Oh, I don't want to forget to say that because I really call this my happy patch. I just felt happy very soon after I started using them, like happy for no reason, which was, years ago, I remember feeling that way. So that is just such a beautiful gift, and I'm very happy.
And in fact, as I recall, Cindy, you and I right off the bat started just saying, "Hi, how's your happy patch today?" It was just such a point of conversation and sharing. So as
Mhm,
we wear it and share it, I guess happy is one of the biggest words to share.
mhm.
So thank you very much for coming on here, Cindy, and I'm sure your message will help many, many people. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Joan.
Bye now.
Thanks.